Are you tired of watching your money go down the drain? Well, today I'm going to reveal the top 7 money-wasting pitfalls that you need to avoid. Let's get into it. Happy Frugal Friday, K-Squad. Thank you so much for being here today. This channel is all about frugal living, budgeting, and saving money. And we hate wasting our money on things that are not important to us. So let's talk about 7 things that people waste their money on, and maybe we can try to avoid them. Number 1, who is credit card interest? Americans pay $120 billion in credit card interest and fees each year. Credit card interest can drain your wallet faster than you even realize. Did you know that the average interest on credit cards is nearly 20%? If you're familiar with my 10 money rules, one of them is never whip out a credit card unless you have the money in your checking to cover and pay off that month. I'm not opposed to responsible credit card use. I've shared that with you before, but if you don't have the money already in your checking, ready to pay it off as soon as that bill comes in, don't do it. You don't have the money. Don't get credit card interest building up behind you. It is a nightmare. I've done it before. I'll never do it again. Number 2, late payment fees. K-Squad. Right now, American consumers are paying $12 billion a year in credit card late fees. In 2022, approximately 42 million American consumers said that they missed a credit card payment. Late fees can eat away at your hard-earned cash. Missing just one payment will cost you a hefty price that I'm gonna say that you are not willingly going to want to pay. If this does happen to you and you let one slip past the goalie by accident, call and ask for that charge to be removed and assure them that this won't happen again. You've got to be a person of integrity. If you have a good track record with them, more than likely they will remove it because you are not a person that is a repeat offender on this. Even me, I have done this before. I called, I got it removed. I was so grateful. And then I made sure that this was set up on auto pay so that I would never do that again. We don't want to waste the company's time. We don't want to waste our time making these phone calls. And we absolutely do not want to waste our money on late fees. Ew. Don't let your forgetfulness cost you, because it has cost me in the past. I'm not doing it anymore. Number 3, food waste. Each year, 119 billion pounds of food are wasted here in the US. How many times have you thrown away spoiled leftovers or expired food? It really gets me when I do that, and I have made drastic improvements over time to not let that happen. Plan your meals, freeze your leftovers, and shop strategically to avoid wasting your money on food waste. In fact, I did an entire video on this exact topic. I will leave it at the end of this video on that end screen so you can click on it next and check it out. I believe it's 7 ways to avoid food waste that will be very helpful. Number 4 is energy waste. And yes, our country, my country, the United States, wastes the most in the world. The US has an energy efficiency of 42%, which means 58% of all energy we produce is wasted. Energy waste can add up quickly on your utility bills. Leaving the lights on all the time or neglecting to insulate your home can end up costing you a fortune. Be proactive and switch to energy efficient appliances, and be sure to turn off anything that's not in use. Another thing that I love to do is to do batch errands so I don't waste as much gas and time. Be mindful of the energy you are using. Don't let your energy bills shock you. Number 5 is gambling. Each game you play at a casino has a statistical probability against you winning. Slot machine odds are some of the worst, ranging from 1 in 5,000 to 1 in about 34 million chance of winning that top prize when using the maximum coin play. Gambling can be an extremely exhilarating experience, but one that could cost you so much. Unless you are extremely lucky, you see that the odds are highly stacked against you. I have spent a little bit of time in casinos in the past, and I mean, I gotta be honest, it can be super fun. But if you are in a winning streak, it's just so deceptive because you think you're in a good spot and it could just go wrong at any point. And I mean, it's just kind of like other bad habits or expensive habits. The best way to not get involved in this is to not get involved in this. Don't even get started. Or if you are, and this is something that you feel like you have control of, set a strict budget that you're going to spend on this. And then when you hit this, get out. Remember, the house always wins. Number 6 is returns. Returns are not a big thing in my life, but I have a friend who does returns literally every week. We'll be talking and she's like, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna return this and return this. And good for her that she's actually taking the time to do it, but I don't have time for that. 66% of Americans believe the worst part of the shopping experience is going through the return process, according to a survey commissioned by Slick Deals. The survey of nearly 2,000 adults revealed over half, about 58%, would be willing to do nearly anything to avoid returning the items they bought. In fact, 52% have changed their shopping habits so they don't have to deal with the return process at all. Returns can be a costly habit. Before making a purchase, ask yourself, do I truly need this? Avoid impulse buys and take your time to decide. Americans waste so much money on returns because they don't want to make the time to do the return. Or you keep the item thinking like, it's not for me now, but maybe I'll use it later. You're not using it later. Or you simply forget about it. You're like, this shirt doesn't fit. You throw it in the back of the closet. Wasted money, guys. Think twice before you swipe. Number 7, unused gift cards. This one kills me because I'm actually guilty of this one. When I get gift cards, I am so gracious and I think I'm gonna save this for something really special. And then I forget to use it sometimes, not all the time. I've been getting really better at this over the years, but there's been times in the past where I waited so long to use something and the business closed and I was devastated. Don't let your gift cards go to waste. A recent report by Credit Summit, as summarized by CNN, revealed that almost 2/3 of US consumers have at least one unspent gift card. And all told, Americans have a whopping $21 billion in gift cards they've yet to redeem. Unused gift cards is like throwing away money. How many times have you received a gift card and misplaced it or forgot to use it and let it go to waste? Let me know in the comments. Have you ever done that before? Have you ever let a gift card go to waste? It hurts. Now is your turn. Of these 7 things, let me know which one of these do you waste the most money on? And if it's not these 7 things, let me know in the comments something else that you waste your money on or something that you think we should look to avoid wasting our money on. Please take a second to hit subscribe at this time so you never miss a video. Just tap that red button. It's completely free. And now I'm going to leave you that video I told you about earlier about food waste so that you can waste less food and keep more money in your pocket. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.